In today's Life on the Farm, you have the chance to tour 2 local dairy farms to see what life is like. As part of Cow College, Jeremy Hansen is here with a preview. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Melaine.
Well, Cow College is a long-standing tradition with the Technical College. Talk to us a bit about it.
Right, it's an annual event. It's been going on for 60 years now, and this is kind of a really nice agricultural, educational collaboration with UW-Madison and the Extension and Fox Valley Tech.
Nice. Who attends Cow College?
It's generally producers in the area, both educators and farmers, of course.
And the highlight certainly is the tours. We had some video from one of the past years. Last year, you guys opted for a more virtual style event, but people get a chance to see unique operations, producers who have made some investments in things around their farm.
Yeah, absolutely. And the tours are returning this year. We have that as an option. We're going to try to take some video of that as well in case someone can't get out to the farms.
Let's talk a bit about why it's critical for producers to go see someone else's operation. Why do you encourage that?
Well, you know, all the video is great, and you can see everything, and you can rewind things and look at it again, but you don't experience the sounds, the smells, you know, the whole atmosphere where the animals are housed.
And is there a chance for people to ask questions? Is the farmer pretty accessible during an event like this?
Yeah, it's the farmer's leading the whole tour, and very accessible. Questions can be asked.
Now, there's multiple days that there are events taking place. We have some webinars leading up to the tours. What can we expect from those?
Right, and we have 2 relatively short webinars preceding our actual tour, and we're going to focus on calves. Okay. Obviously, because we're going to tour some calf housing. Nice. That's what we're going to talk about. And we have Dr. Jennifer Venos from UW-Madison Extension, and we have Tina Coleman from Extension as well. And the pair will be talking separately about pair housing of calves and group housing of calves, moving those groups either individually or as a group, and how to feed some of the calves to minimize some of the cross-sucking of the calves.
I was just going to say, I know that's a big question that people have because it has become more popular to do those larger group environments. So they're going to answer all of your questions. And Jeremy, if someone is not overly tech savvy or they just don't want to figure it out, you have an option for them to watch at one of your campuses. Right.
And if rural internet's not as fast as we expect it to be, or we just don't have the technology capabilities at our farms, we can always go to the Clintonville Regional Center, and we're going to watch the video there, but we can always go there with a higher speed in the internet there.
And let's talk about the farms that we're going to be touring this year. 2 of them on the schedule, and you say they've made some big investments as of late.
Right, and I want to just point out that these farms still, as of today, are tentative, so it's important to register for the event to be up, you know, kept up to date on what's going on.
You guys will send an email if something would change or be different.
But they both, and either very currently or very recently, one is still probably being constructed as we are speaking. I'm talking about group housing of calves and different facilities with that, looking at different bedding, different ventilation, things like that. So they're all fresh and brand new, and they're on 2 successful farms.
And the thing that I love to see when I go out to farms, and that success doesn't look like the same thing for every operation, right? That there isn't a one-size-fits-all when it comes to agriculture.
Right. We got to design and build the system that works the best for you and your farm and your management style. Absolutely.
The best way to learn about it is to go and see it at the Cow College event. As mentioned, those webinars are happening first on January 6th and the 13th. The in-person farm tour is scheduled as of right now for January 20th in Shawano and Clintonville. Be sure to register. We will have the link on the Midwest Farm page of wearegreenbay.com. Good to see you in person, Jeremy.
Yes, and those will also be available as a recording if you missed them.
Perfect.